Kathryn Grace is an associate professor in the Department of Geography, Environment, and Society. She studies and teaches topics related to population geography, demography, and health. Her research fits squarely within the field of population geography and highlights the role of context in various aspects related to maternal and child health, primarily reproductive health and family planning decision-making. Using her geographic training and quantitative background, she aims to build on past approaches and theories found in demography and public health. Professor Grace strives to bring an alternative perspective to issues related to women's health and development through the use of a quantitative, mixed-disciplinary approach to the examination of the way that individual, family, or household outcomes are conditioned by place, including both the culture and the natural environment. Her work on fertility and reproductive health is of broad interest and is accessible to the public health and climate research communities as well. Professor Grace has been funded by the National Science Foundation, NASA, and the Famine Early Warning System, among others. And her work has been published widely in highly regarded journals across a number of disciplines, including geography, environment, demography, and journals at the intersection of these fields. She had her groundbreaking research published in Nature Climate Change, which examined how factors related to fertility, such as population size, composition, and growth rate, may influence a community's ability to adapt to climate change, particularly in poor countries. This is also a notable accomplishment, as health population geography topics rarely get published in this publication. Professor Grace is a highly productive and accomplished scholar whose research is significantly advancing our understanding of how global socioeconomic and environmental transformations influence people's health, fertility, and well-being in some of the most vulnerable places and populations worldwide. Michael Silverman joined CLA's School of Music as an assistant professor and music therapy program director in 2007 and was promoted to full professor in 2018. Professor Silverman is also a music therapist at the University of Minnesota Medical Center, where he provides music therapy treatment to patients, conducts research, and has music therapy students observe his clinical work and research. This collaborative partnership has evolved from mental health and substance use disorders to numerous medical units. Professor Silverman is a 2017 recipient of the Tolley Faculty Research Award through the College of Liberal Arts, and a 2016 recipient of the Horace T. Morse Minnesota Alumni Association Award for outstanding contributions to undergraduate education. He has also received numerous grants and honors from the University of Minnesota and beyond, including the American Music Therapy Association. With over 130 peer-reviewed journal articles, 2 books, multiple invited book chapters, and a plethora of forthcoming work, the quantity and quality of Professor Silverman's cutting-edge scholarship have earned him a reputation as an international authority in adult mental health in the music therapy community. Recognizing that mental health conditions are chronic and stigmatizing medical problems, Professor Silverman's pioneering research lines use music therapy interventions to target clinical objectives related to illness management and recovery. Incorporating state-of-the-art interdisciplinary research to facilitate the process of mental health service users identifying and working toward their personalized goals, he has developed a model of music therapy to motivate and educate people about why and how they can manage their illnesses and recover. As a result of this work, Professor Silverman has earned an international reputation as an expert in music therapy and adult mental health and substance use disorders. Professor Rob Warren is a scholar whose work has reshaped the study of education and inequality. One of the leading demographers of his generation, his research has had profound impact across a wide range of subject areas and has had great impact on social science research methodology. Professor Warren joined the Department of Sociology in 2002 as an assistant professor and was promoted to full professor in 2007. His dedication to the Department of Sociology is clear, having served as Director of Undergraduate Studies from 2004 to 2010, establishing a weekly workshop series, and developing graduate and undergraduate curriculum. For the past 2 years, Professor Warren has served as Director of the Minnesota Population Center, a university-wide interdisciplinary cooperative for demographic research, though his involvement with the center dates back to 2003. Professor Warren is the recipient of numerous grants from the National Science Foundation, National Institutes of Health, and the MacArthur Foundation, among others. In addition to over 60 articles published, Professor Warren has served on the editorial boards of various journals, including Educational Evaluation and Policy Analysis, the Journal of Health and Social Behavior, and Social Forces. Most recently, he served as editor of Sociology of Education. Professor Warren may be best known for his work on education, which includes landmark studies of high school exit exams, the determinants of educational outcomes, and the impact of education on economic outcomes, inequality, and social mobility. He has established outstanding credentials and a wide reputation as a nationally recognized scholar who does science in the public interest, and his research transcends disciplinary as well as academic boundaries.